Mm. Mm. So, it's morning here. It's not that early, but I was up that late with the wife. And it is a very special day. We, both of us, are going to embark on a journey out to Whitmore Chevrolet because we got a 2021 C8 convertible. And we're going to test fit that twin turbo kit on it. So don't you guys worry. It's going to be slow because they're well, they're not slow from the factory. They're like a low 11s car. But it's slow in the top end and, kind of slow on the street above a certain mile per hour. It's geared very low. So we're going to fix that by verifying our fitment of the twin turbo kit on it. And that way we can offer it for both the coupe and the convertible. But let's check this bad boy out because it is beautiful, at least from the pictures I've seen. Did I sound like a vampire there? I think I did. All right, we got some coffee. Hey, wifey.
Hi.
Look at all that excitement. She's so excited for this big moment as we get to Whitmore Chevrolet. That's it. That's not it. They're probably gonna be like, move it. You're like, no. Oh, hey, what's up? Fancy seeing you here. Okay, well, I think we're going in here. You want to mask up?
I just can't mask my excitement.
Well, it looks like you did. What do you think? That one right there, babe.
I got the blue, but...
Oh, God. I can't believe...
What year is this?
Like 21. I can't believe you're saying that you like that red more.
I would have liked the blue. I thought the blue was so nice.
Well, this is even nicer.
I like
This is...
blue. You have to buy me a blue one.
Oh, I have to buy you one.
Mm-hmm.
You want a Corvette? You want your own Corvette?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, if you buy it.
If I buy it? Oh, man. Keys are in it. I like the wheels.
Yes.
I definitely like the wheels. It's way better than the junkers I got, which are those. Man. Let's see, did we lose any trunk space? Nope. Looks to be about the same size trunk.
Does this one come with rump too?
Yeah. I think it's about the same size. It might be a little smaller.
Exactly the same.
Is it? Fine.
Exactly the same.
That means I can fit my scooter in there. Man. This is my customer.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still have a Corvette?
I sold it.
You sold it?
Yeah.
You traitor.
I got something else.
Bullshit.
I did.
No, you should be walking now. For a beer.
We'll get a new one soon.
Okay.
New Z06. Wow, Z06 coming soon.
Nice, nice. What are you driving now?
I got a Mercedes G-Wagon.
Oh my God, you are a traitor.
Yeah, I totally went opposite direction.
Okay, I gotta leave. See you later, guys.
I'll just take this then.
The wife won't mind. Yeah, I like this color. This is mint. She's so happy.
I'm smiling so hard under my nose.
Yeah. Hey, what's the MSRP on this car?
$91,550.
Okay, and look at this, guys. It is $1 under MSRP. First one sold under MSRP. Winner! Do you care?
Nope.
You don't want to pull it out of the showroom? Ooh. It sounds... Stop. Okay, let's see if Matt crashes my brand new car. Looks like he's gonna make it. Oh boy. Thank you very much.
Sir. Always.
It's a pleasure to finally return some kind of favor.
I know.
You know, you paid me for tuning your car.
Absolutely.
The least I could do is buy a car from you.
Hey, I do have another car I want to talk to you about.
Yeah?
I'll show you after.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Okay, guys, we are going to head out here. We're taking this home. We're going to get our first drive with it and see how she does. Hey, guys, there's a plane flying overhead. We just took home the 2021 C8 hardtop convertible. And today we're going to have our first drive and compare the differences between the coupe. My fancy trailer here. Oh my gosh, it actually locked this side. Darn it. And in my fancy trailer, what? It locked that side now. There we go again. In my fancy trailer here. Bum, bum, bum. The Red Mist 2021 Corvette hardtop convertible. This bad boy is stunning. This color is absolutely insane. And I'm really excited to pull it right out of the trailer and start driving it. This will be my first time on the street, and I got the wife hanging out in there because she doesn't care about this stuff. It looks like the wife is as anxious as can be to go for the first ride. I think. How's this look? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready for the door to open.
Open the door!
I'm trying. It's not opening.
Gosh. All right. Baby, baby. I am driver one. Wow. I wonder. What? What? Tell me I can. Oh my gosh. Oh, they made some improvements. They made some really big improvements. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's wild. Oh my gosh. Kristen, there are some changes. They made some big changes for 2021.
It's great.
I know. Aren't you happy?
So happy.
Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. Today, we are going to be comparing the 2020 Corvette Stingray to a 2021. Wait a second. We need to fix this. Wow, there we are. Okay, that's great. So we have the 2020. This is my twin turbo C8, and I just got this 2021 convertible. to fit the twin turbo kit on. And this one is in a new 21 color. This is Red Mist, which is just beautiful. In the sun, has a lot of metallic that you can really see without having the ceramic coating, which Oaks will be doing. He'll be doing the full PPF for me, and this time I'm paying a lot for it. You can see that on my 2020, the Sebring Orange, which is dying mid-year on the 2021, has a lot of metallic flake in it as well. It's a little pooped on and stuff. Sorry about that. I didn't get a chance to clean her up. So now that we own the hardtop convertible, well, the bank owns it, but I will eventually own it at some point. Maybe. We'll see what happens. But so now that we own the hardtop convertible, we can probably easily go through the differences between the hardtop convertible and the coupe. And there are some notable differences. And the first thing is basically the roofline. It is actually quite different, especially the rear window. Obviously, the biggest one that most people notice is going to be the fact that you cannot see the engine bay anymore. That's right, engine bay. Well, if you want to see it, you go through here a little bit, but you really can't see it because there's mostly just stuff in the way. That is one of the downfalls, in a way, of the convertible over the coupe. One of the benefits of this, though, however, is that you don't have to continually clean your engine bay after washing it because nobody's going to see it anyway. So it's not, you got little trade-offs. Second is the roof line itself is just different. The roof line, like you can see that the pillar area on the coupe goes back here. It has a nice line that goes down here. I think that's the one thing that's really missing, that line that follows the window. That to me is something that I think that they could have put in here, just a little like fade in there, and then maybe brought this up a little bit to, I think that they could have done a little bit better job of it, but then of course when the top is down it might not look as good. So it's really tough to say. I'm not an artist. I'm more of a fartist, and my wife can attest to that. Third, of course, is the fact that the rear view mirror camera, so if you have a 2LT, is up top here as opposed to a little bit further down the window. It's not crazy, but is what it is. When we get into internal stuff, obviously the trunk lid only opens to this section here, and the trunk itself is slightly smaller, even though they're claiming that it's not. The dimensions are roughly the same, except there is no incline over here to attach to your hardtop when you put your hardtop in the rear. So it is a slightly smaller opening. The dimensions of the box itself might be roughly the same, but yeah, there is a little difference of the trunk. There's nothing different about the frunk. There's nothing really different about the interior, minus the fact that you end up having two extra switches here, one to control that rear window separately, so you can actually lower this guy down separate of all the other windows and not having to take the roof off. It's really cool for airflow. I'm really happy with that. But otherwise, the car is exactly the same. Now, mine looks quite a bit different right now because I have the Z51 wing on it as opposed to the high wing. Honestly, I can't stand the Z51 wing. I think that after seeing it side by side, I think that this car truly needs the high wing. I mean, it's not like that it looks bad, but I think I'm so used to the high wing on my orange one that I just have to have it on here, and I think that it'll take away from some of the oddity of the this section, whatever you call this area here, the back. Yeah, the back. It's just weird. Now, of course, with the hardtop convertible, you get the convenience features of just like being able to open this guy, which is awesome. As you can see, there is no access to the engine bay right there. Well, there is, but you have to take a bunch of stuff off. This is pretty cool. It happens really fast, and then there you go. And now this looks a lot better. Now the narcels look really cool. We've got a really good view, and we are ready to rock. Now, there are some differences between the 2020 and 2021, mostly having to do with the infotainment system. There is what I consider a major upgrade there to the infotainment system, but I'm going to go over those in a separate video because I think that, you know, we're able to compare the the hardtop convertible to the coupe in this video, but the 2020 to 2021 I think is worth its own little video, a short video. One of the best things about the hardtop convertible, of course, is that you can put the convertible up even while you're moving up to 30 miles per hour. You just pull and hold that switch, and all of a sudden the magic starts happening. Now I'm driving with no hands at the moment in my parking lot, hoping to God I don't crash, but here it is. It goes up, it's down, and it's done. And if you keep on holding it, it puts the windows up as well. You can see that behind me, that window can go down separately. It doesn't go down all the way, and that's for good reason, because sometimes when you wash this thing, water pools right there. So no need to have the flood coming in. In terms of acceleration, she is roughly the same as the coupe. As far as I can tell, it's the same. Like if I go into sport mode and just punch it, it feels roughly the same. Little spin. She sounds awesome. So one preview of the 2021 infotainment system difference that spills over is a buckle seatbelt to shift. Like, you cannot put it into gear unless you buckle your seatbelt. Unless you smack it a bunch of times, apparently. So, yeah, it's very interesting, and that can actually be disabled once you get into it with buckle to drive, turn that thing off. But it's not a bad thing to have, I suppose. And away we go. Apparently, seatbelts are just highly recommended. So, ride-wise, the hardtop convertible feels just as poised as the coupe. It seems exactly the same. You wouldn't actually know that you're driving the hardtop convertible, except for the fact that you know what you're driving if you're driving the hardtop convertible. You wouldn't really recognize the difference. One thing you might notice is it seems like there is a little bit of a softer ride to the hardtop convertible, and the only thing that I can think of is the hardtop convertible seemingly sits just a little bit higher than the coupe. Otherwise, nothing to see. Otherwise, there's really nothing that is much different here. So in terms of the interior, there is one thing that you guys might notice, and that has to do with the roof a little bit. You can see some of the mechanics in the roof here. I'm not sure what the deal is there, but yeah, that's kind of the only big difference that maybe you should be aware of. I don't think that there's anything crazy with it, but like, I don't notice it, but some people might notice it in terms of interior quality. I think it still looks good, and of course, it's much better when the top goes down. Like, it immediately just is out of sight, out of mind. Overall, I love the hardtop convertible. I don't know if it's because I'm older or if it's because the C8 is actually a lot harder to get the roof in the trunk, but I just enjoy the ease of the convertible. Like the C8, in terms of getting the roof in the trunk, you have to do an extra step in order to position yourself, and it's really hard with the high wing on it. Whereas the convertible, it's done for you. Up to 35 miles per hour, well, up to 30 miles per hour. Imagine trying to change the roof at 30 miles per hour in the coupe. That might be bad. I mean, some people have tried it and the roof usually lands on the road. just like Fast and Furious style. It's crazy. So what I found out is if you don't get the top completely closed, it limits you to 58 miles per hour. Oh, I hit 59! I'm breaking them! Oh, nope, still at 58. But my top is closed. It's just not like, it didn't do the final close thing. I don't know. You can see that it is closed behind me. But I guess it's not entirely locked or something. So I gotta slow down to 30 miles per hour to relock it. Whoops. Okay, we're coming up to my exit. I should be able to slow down below 30 and finish the procedure, which is not gonna actually do anything. Like, I think it's already done. It just is, whatever. So, but I will be able to get beyond. Look at this, I'm floored right now. Oh, I hit 61, record speeds. Okay, so we're coming up to the stop. Just got to get under 30. Hold that thing down. Here we go, guys. Does that? I had to actually reopen it and shut it. I guess when you mess up that bad, you gotta go the wrong way. Now, of course, we have to do the obligatory 500-mile crossover and see the tack go full Monty. We're at 496 miles right now, and I think that on this particular trip, we're gonna cross over. It doesn't happen right at 500. It's like 500.5 miles, something silly like that. So we should see it by the time we get back to the shop. I'm going to start filming as soon as it hits a little over 499. And what I mean, of course, is that the tack has a lower red line than what it should have once it's broken in. So that'll disappear, and it does some, I don't know, 3-frame animation or something silly like that. I would do it on track, but it doesn't even show you the miles. You gotta be in like sport. See in the bottom left, it's 498 miles. Is that 499? Okay, this is my exit, but I'm gonna keep on going a little bit. You know what? We'll do it in track. I don't think anybody else has done it in track. I'm just gonna drive down. There it is! We must be over the 500 mark. Did you see it? That just happened. So now, the throttle mapping is gonna change a little bit. Basically, there's a torque reduction in the first 2 gears that we will no longer have. So our 0 to 60 should do a little bit better. I've been able to click off a 3.1, even though we should be at a 2.9 or 2.8. So maybe we'll give that a shot.
But unfortunately, you guys, we're going to have to cut this video. It's getting quite long, so I want to end it there. And I'll see you guys on the next one where I don't know, we're going to do something with one of the C8s, or maybe we test drive the Mustang Mach-E and see what the wife's reaction is to that. I have no idea what we're going to do, but we're going to do something. So don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Adios.